If you've ever been told you're not ready, not smart enough, or not the right fit, good. That doubt they had, it might be the very thing that built you. Let me explain to you why being underestimated isn't a bad thing. It can be your edge. We have all heard someone say something negative about us and our dreams. We have felt like an underdog with our self-worth shattered and our confidence rattled. I'm no stranger to being told no or that I didn't have what it takes. They told me I wasn't ready, that I didn't belong, that I didn't look the part, didn't come from the right background, didn't fit the mold. And for a while, I believed them. Do you know who they are? It's our mind. We are being told by our mind instead of being in control of our mind. You're told you don't fit. You shrink your voice before anyone hears it. You work twice as hard to prove something that was never in question. Or worse, you start performing a version of yourself you think they'll accept. But here's the tragedy in that. We miss opportunities, we stunt our growth, and we miss out on reaching our full potential. That belief, people like me don't belong. It just doesn't keep you out of the room. It keeps you from showing up even when you're in it. This belief, it doesn't just sting, it reshapes you. You overcompensate. You rehearse more. You speak less. You chase perfection instead of authenticity. And slowly, you stop taking creative risks. You start playing not to lose. But here's what happens when you don't believe you belong. You spend energy fitting in instead of breaking through. You chase approval over impact. And you rob the world of the ideas only you can see. Here's the truth. Being underestimated is not a setback. It's a challenge for growth. Let that sit for a second. Being underestimated is not a setback. It's a challenge for growth. It's not just poetic. It's backed by science. Harvard Business Review found that outsiders are more likely to take creative risks and less likely to conform to groupthink. Translation? Underdogs create and innovate. The people who were counted out, they're often the ones who push the edge because they're not just trying to protect a position. They're not afraid to challenge the room. They have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Think about building muscle. You don't build strength in stillness. You build it through resistance. Muscles grow by being torn, then rebuilt stronger. It's the stress, the tension, the pressure that activates growth. Same with identity. Same with grit. Same with leadership. Underdogs aren't soft, they're forged. I've been underestimated by others. That's unfortunately to be expected. But what's worse than others underestimating me? It's when I underestimate myself. And that's what held me back the most. I'd hesitate to ask questions. I'd keep my ideas to myself. I'd second guess my own instincts just because I wasn't the typical startup guy. One study across 30,000 people found that reframing stress leads to increased resilience. For students, that mindset shift led to 12% fewer absences and 18% fewer failing grades. Mindset isn't fluff. It moves the needle. So when you feel pressure, don't shrink, reframe. It's not, I'm not ready. It's, I'm building strength where no one thought to look. Let me give you 3 truths to carry forward. Number 1, being underestimated is not a setback. It's a challenge for growth. Let the doubt from others sharpen your instinct, your discipline, your drive. Number 2, underdogs often outperform because they innovate, not imitate. You're not protecting a throne. You're building something new. Number 3, your story isn't about being less than. It's about building strength no one else could see coming. The traits that excluded you might just be the ones that make you unstoppable. Let's clear the air on some of the stories we quietly carry. You know the ones, those sneaky beliefs that sound logical but silently shrink us. We're pulling a few of these myths out of the fishbowl today and busting them wide open. Underdogs should stay quiet until they deserve to speak. Oh man, you wouldn't be hearing me right now. I'm a complete underdog. Underdogs should be louder. They need to scream wider. Underdogs deserve to be here right now. And you know, the only way to do that is to fight for yourself. Because sometimes underdogs feel like no one is fighting for them. So we need to reach inside and break out. And we need to encourage every single person to do the same. And the world will be so much better. You have to change who you are to fit in. No. There is a place for you, how you are authentically. You don't have to change anything. I want you to show up exactly who you are and how you show up for anyone else. That made no sense. I don't care. Only losers feel like underdogs. Oh man, that I'm a loser. No. If that's the case, then every single person would be losing and staying quiet. Every single successful person I have met or spoken to has felt like something was against them. It wasn't meant to be. I'm not ready. And you know what you do? You take small steps. You show up. You be kind to yourself and be kind to others, and I promise you, you are winning. You have to feel confident before taking action. Oh man, is this opposite day? I promise you, you take action, it will give you some confidence, it will give you a new experience, and you will be more fulfilled than ever. So take that first step right now. It's too late to belong somewhere new. If that was the case, I would be nowhere. I just came into the studio at the age of 48, okay? I'm still trying new things every single day. It's never too late. If someone says it's too late, it's probably a reflection of them feeling a little bit like a little gray for them. For you, I prescribe to you as a physician, take that first step today and see what happens. You will not only be safe, you will be excited. Belonging comes from others validating you. The first thing you need to do is love yourself the most. The one person you're responsible for today is you. And you know what happens when you love yourself? You start loving other people. First, start with yourself and spread the love to others, and the world will be way better. Don't worry about other people validating you. They're focused on themselves first. You're not allowed to feel like an underdog once you are successful. Who's saying that? I'm not allowed? The only person who can say that is me for myself. So it needs to be really important here what we say to ourselves. It is my privilege. I am grateful to be here today. I am allowed to be here, and I'm the only person I'm going to listen to. And I hope you tell yourself that and tell the people around you that they're allowed to. You're the only one feeling this way. If you feel that, it's because you haven't said anything about it. The more I speak about this, the more people nod their heads, talk to me, message me, and say, thank you for saying that because I was thinking that. So for those who are a little bit shy or don't feel like saying it out loud, write it down to yourself. You are not alone. You're not the only one. Every single person is feeling this way. And the only way we can validate that, if you want that, is to speak up and share it. You have to be the best to belong. What is the best? I have a new definition of best. I thought it was this. I thought you had to be at a destination. But if you show up and say, I'm going to try my hardest, I'm going to be nice to myself and other people while I do it, and I'm going to learn something today, you are the best. That's it. Feeling like an outsider means you're not ready. Oh man, what is ready then? You should always feel a little on edge. You know what that means? It means you care, and it means you want to push yourself. So when you're feeling like an outsider, ask why. What are you basing that on? Go inside, say how grateful I am to be here today, to have the opportunity ahead of us, and you will not feel like an outsider again. We are not alone. The truth is, most of these myths aren't personal. They're cultural. They're picked up along the way, but they don't have to stay with you. When you let go of what's not true, you make space for what is. And that's where real belonging begins. Remember, trust is the ultimate currency. Vulnerability is a competitive advantage, and imposter syndrome, it's a sign that you're pursuing growth. Never forget, we are made to rise. Underdogs on what's worse than underestimating me? But what's worse than others underestimating me? Others underestimating. Okay, hold on. But what's